So I went to my home back, and I took some weapons like knife and a few toy stuff, and I came back and took tower. But then the it was invisible. I cannot see it. It's disappeared. It was not there. So I thought I was dreaming. So I just pinched myself, and then I was not dreaming. So I while I was going back.
Can you come on a screen, because we are not able to see your face. Sahas, can you exchange the seat?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Sir, Shreyas. Yeah.
1 second, sir.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah.
So, sir,
you put yourself a little back so that your face should be visible. Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah.
So then, sir, so I heard a sound while I was going back to the house. While I was going back to the house, I heard some noise. Then I went and I looked down of the. Then I went to my cellar. It was a surprise that few alien tech, Cybertronian, came to Earth.
Oh my God.
So I was shocked, and there was a person who was talking. He was talking. He was an alien, so he was talking. I was the first person to know that. Yeah. And his name was Optimus Prime. Oh. And then he said, you have to take this. You have to. So he gave there was another so Optimus Prime was in this he was on the Earth till so many years. So then a few other Cybertron people came to this Earth. So then I heard them saying like, you have to protect this Earth because the Megatrons are coming to this Earth and want to destroy, because there's a black box. And that is so dangerous. So there were 4 rescue bots, sir. So then they were in that ship. There were 4 rescue bots. Okay, I think 5. Okay, so we all were. So I revealed myself. I heard all of. I said I went with the weapons, sir. I hold the weapon and said, I heard all of your voice. I also recorded it, and I will say to this army. And then the Optimus Prime said, no, please. Then I accepted it. Then he said, please, can you make them as a disguise as a robot, and make some rescues so no Megatrons would destroy this Earth. So he requested me, so I accepted his request. So then so I told him to my friends, so they can take few more. I was the only person who's gonna lead. So how can they think that those are the boys? So I took 2 of my friends, and I said the secret. So they believed me, and when the robots were making a secret passage, then when they were making it, I took them to there, and then I introduced them to Optimus Prime, and then there were only 3, so we asked few other friends, but they were shocked. So we said, then he has the rewinding machine, like he can rewind everything. Optimus Prime can rewind anything. So he rewind them 2. So them 3. So then we decided to duplicate ourselves. And once we duplicated, there was a problem that we could not reduplicate, and everyone can recognize as that we are duplicated. So I said, let's unduplicate it, and I'll ask my brother, and his friend can help us. So then they accepted it. Then I just like tied his like I closed his eyes and I took him to the secret base. And then I introduced to Optimus Prime. Then so we told about the COVID-19. So then the Optimus Prime said, thanks, we already have a now we have prepared plan. We prepared our plan right now. So he said, I asked, what's the plan? So then he said, if the Decepticons, they don't like the COVID, so if they come to Earth, they'll get destroyed. So that's the only way. So then my brother was.
So what exactly Srishti, Chandrika, and your brother were doing there?
Okay.
Yeah, what exactly you were doing there, Srishti? Yeah, join that story.
So I am also in the story.
Is there on the story? That's why you will you'll continue the story. Yeah.
Okay. So I was among the friends of Sahas, and as Sahas said, I was first of all when he said that something aliens is there, they are talking. So I didn't believe that something aliens is there. Then I have to believe to help him. So I didn't understand the story as much as I could.
Okay.
Because it's too confusing.
Chandrika, you are also there?
Yes, sir.
Can you join the story? Yeah. Tell your part of the story.
Sir, I understood some of it that there were aliens on the earth and someone called Optimus
Even you have an opportunity to twist the story. Actually, it was not alien. It was just like some nearby villagers were there, which Sahas misunderstood as alien. So you can twist the story. You have an opportunity. You can create your own story now onwards. Yeah. Now come to that point. Yeah, you can twist the whole story and take us to the different direction. No problem. Yeah, you create another story, and you create you also confuse us by taking it to the different level of the story. Yeah, let's go.
the villagers were not aliens. Sahas misunderstood them, but they were the nearby villages, and they were trying to attack the village that Sahas was living in, and the Optimus Prime came to them and told them all about it because he was one of the villagers and heard all about it. But he couldn't try anything because if he could try to lead them in a different way, he could get himself killed. So he went to Sahas, and of course Srishti, Shreyas and me, because we were with him. And then he asked us to protect ourselves and the village because we were the only ones who knew about it. And he also said that there were some kind of 5 rescue boxes that we could use on the villagers, but that would not harm them, but maybe it could take them as prisoners, petrify them for a while, and then they would get back to their normal self. If it was too strong, some kind of smoke in the 5 rescue boxes, we could mix it together, and if it was too strong, the villagers could die, but we tried not to make it too strong. We found the 5 boxes, and we tried not to make it too strong, and then waited for the villagers to plan on when to attack. The Optimus Prime did not tell them anything because they still haven't decided. He might come back any minute and tell them when they are going to plan the attack. And after a day, he came and told them that they were planning the attack on Saturday. That day was Wednesday, so they still had 3 days to prepare for the attack. They tried to make some of their own we tried to make some of our own experiments on the gas that is in the rescue boxes, and then we tried to we took a small portion of it and tried on the in a small society. They were not meaning to harm anyone, but they were checking if it worked. And some of them went petrified. Not all of them did, because they used only a small portion, so that the gas will be sufficient for the attack. And some of them were not petrified, some were, and we thought that we succeeded. And then we thought about ways in which the rescue gas could not work, and try to prepare ourselves for another attack without the rescue gas.
Yeah.
If it
Shreyas,
wasn't-
do you have any other story in your mind that what was actually going on? Yeah, Shreyas, you can take the front seat. Sahas, you can exchange.
So just once again, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead. Neither Shruti will come with the no, this was not the case. Yeah, something else was there. Yeah.
So
let's
I
see how it is.
also have another twist
No,
in the
no
story.
problem. Yeah, just
Sure.
twist. It's all about twisting everybody's story. What somebody is telling, you have to twist the whole story. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sahas. Shreyas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Shreyas, go ahead, man.
Sir, just once again.
Set little bit with the distance so that your face should be visible. Yeah.
Oh, Purnima, where did you stop?
It's not a stopping. It's you have to twist the whole story. So you can start your own story in between by
Yes, sir.
taking some of the clue. And
Yes.
later you will come to know that nobody is able to hear properly. So there is some problem with the hearing problem. So nobody was understanding each other's story. So they were telling some. That's why they are telling some other story. Lots of twist will be there. Yeah, you can create your twist.
Yes, sir. So the Optimus Prime got an idea to build an own robot. I mean, with his technology, he built an thing called rescue bots. So just once again, sir. So there's some background sound, so just once again. So the Optimus Prime made an a rescue bot so that the Megatron can be destroyed. And
So you want Sisti's version?
yes, sir.
Yeah, Sisti, you can pitch in, no problem.
So I have a twist from Shreya's story, not from Chandrika's story.
Go ahead. You have
Okay.
every right to take anybody's clue. That's not a rest.
So what happened in the starting? The villagers Actually, they participated in a kind of fancy dress. So they had an idea to be an alien in that competition. So they had many, like they acted and play by being an alien. So when they were going to their village back, so they were just going, and just have a practice to just make fun of each other. They just made a circle, and they just started their play at that place. And that place, near that place, the Shreyas house was there. So he was hearing all the things, and he thought that it's kind of something aliens coming. So he recorded all the things, and when he just came down and talked to the aliens that were as villagers, so villagers all thought for a while. They just got a discussion. They thought, let's do a prank with that boy. They took their roles, their dialogues too long to communicate with Shreyas, and they just pranked Shreyas a lot. And Shreyas felt that they are just aliens because they were having a costume of aliens, and they were both standing as a long distance. So Shreyas was not able to recognize them, and so the villagers were actually pranking Shreyas, and Shreyas didn't recognize them. So as Shreyas said that, as villagers said that we have an enemy and we have to like demolishes all the whatever he has. So so Shreyas said, so what, I'll help you. What's the plan? So Shreyas told about something like COVID-19 virus. So the villagers said that, okay, the enemy, they have a they have a phobia from a kind of virus which is called COVID-19 virus. So Shreyas, you need to just get a COVID-19 victim, and we'll get the blood of him, and just we'll inject in the enemy quietly. So that's the plan, and you need to just get the victim, and we are going to make a kind of spaceships. So we are going to make shapes to go to that distance to go and inject that COVID-19 blood to that our enemy. So after that, this whole discussion was going on. They just tried to go there, but the villagers were thinking where we should go, tell the enemy where is our enemy. So they thought that, let's end this discussion. Let's tell that the boy that we are just villagers, we are pranking you. So she said, come on guys, let us go, let us go. I have few of my friends. So the villagers thought, let's take the friends also in this prank. So the friends were also coming of shares, and the friends were also being pranked. After that, at an point, the villagers told that we are not aliens. We don't have any
Yeah.
enemy.
Sahas, can you come to the front seat and tell me what was the real scenario? Because Shruti is telling something different story. You were telling something different story. Why it is so different, man? Yeah.
So what did you say?
Where is the difference? Because the kind of story you were telling, Shruti is telling that it's
Sir, you said Shruti instead of Srishti.
oh, I'm really sorry. Okay, Srishti. So you are very particular. You guys are very particular about your
So
name.
can I say?
Yeah. Please go ahead, man.
So Srishti said about me, like acting, the villagers acting as aliens, and my brother said about a real aliens that they came to Earth and living on Earth.
Yeah. So now you can pick the story and you can tell the story further. Yeah, Sahas.
So what? You can make the story further.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I make a twist?
Twist game. So anybody can make a twist.
Yes, sir. So just one. So my twist is my brother said first that he sent me about the aliens, real aliens. And sir, if I know about the aliens, then how could I be fooled that the villagers are the aliens? Sir, it's actually a doubt.
Yeah, it's a logical question, and here we are not using any logic. Even Chandrika, you can pitch in.
Sir, can I ask the
No. It's not a question and answer session. You can pitch again and you can twist the whole story. What Sisti has told till then.
So you want me to tell again, continue
You
the
can
story?
twist. Yeah, you can twist the story. What Sisti was telling. You are twisting the Sisti's story now. Yeah.
Okay, sir. The villagers were pranking Shreyas and also the friends. They uh, they they made Shreyas believe that they were aliens, and the friends that they were not aliens, but they were infected by some disease and became like them. So the friends believed the story,
A new twist.
and they kind of believed it, and they took on their prank. They tried to find out where their enemy is living and try to prank them by killing him. They won't really kill him, just make up some fake name and fake address and get there, and then what happened, I will tell after all that happened. As they were trying to as they typed his fake name, they found a lot of results. They used the surname Mason because they couldn't find the real name. And when they tried Mason, there are many people with the surname of Mason. So they got a lot of results, and they have profile pics there. So they just identified one of them and identified the nearest to them, and then told that he showed the profile pic and told that he was their enemy. Then the friends and Shreyas believed that, and again they made up a fake address, not the one from the profile pic, but a fake address. And there were some of the villagers